everyone, Neve here, and yeah, I have another Witch's Roots box, but before I get into that, I'd like to just point out that I have changed the name of my channel. It was the Rainbow Cauldron for basically since I created it in probably 5+ years ago. I don't exactly remember when I created it. And I named it the Rainbow Cauldron. Mostly, it was inspired by my daughter. Her name's Rhiannon, but we call her Rainbow as a nickname. And so it was inspired by her, and I was, yeah, I was just trying to come up with kind of a witchy name for my channel, my shop, and things like that. But I've decided to change it to Neve Witch, my name with witch at the end, just because, like, you know, I have several different YouTube channels and several different interests and hobbies and things like that, and I grouped them all under a title called the Neve Witch Network sort of thing, because Neve Witch is a name that I've used for years and years and years. Neve is my name, plus witch, etc. But, and it just, you know, it made more sense just to call this channel Neve Witch instead of calling it the Rainbow Cauldron. And yeah, so because my other channels, my art channel is Neve Creates, my language / genealogy channel is called Neve Learns. I have a gaming channel, but there's no videos up on it. That one's Neve Games. So, like, you know, it just made more, it made everything a lot more cohesive. So yeah, so that's a change already to the channel. I will eventually change the channel art and things like that to fit the new name. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I am in my new ritual room. It is mostly done. I painted this table, and I'm going to post some pictures overlaying my voice here with some of the pictures of me creating this table. It was an unfinished table that I got from Home Depot, and I spent some time painting it and really making it my own, and eventually I will post that video on my art channel, but I have been very much not posting on my art channel for quite some time now. It's more, I think my problem is I don't like to do voiceovers, so I have footage to put on my art channel. I just, you know, taking the time to edit and then do a voiceover for the art videos, it's just not something I enjoy doing. So that's kind of why my art channel has been, you know, not much on there. But anyway, so my room is almost done. I am waiting on 2 more bookshelves to come in, but they may not come in for like another month. And I am going to replace a few things around in my room, but for the most part, it's actually usable now. So hopefully I will start having some actual practice videos, you know, where I'm actually practicing my craft and using the tools and items and things like that from these awesome boxes. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start this. Oh, and before I start it, again, I also got the Light Seers Tarot in yesterday. I got the Witch's Roots yesterday, and I got the Light Seers Tarot. I have been really enjoying a lot of tarot YouTube channels lately, and that was something I was really into years and years ago, and as you can tell from my channel, most of my videos on my channel are tarot videos. So I'm very much into the tarot, but I kind of took a very long break from that. And so I wasn't familiar with a lot of the new decks and things like that. But I had been seeing the Light Seers Tarot on many YouTube channels, and I guess it started out as a Kickstarter, and there's a first edition that was from the Kickstarter that was very lovely and had these beautiful edging on it, and then it was picked up by Hay House and mass produced, and I wanted to get it, but you know, I usually buy stuff from Amazon, and Amazon had this deck for very expensive, and then there was a lot of like knockoff versions, and I was just very hesitant to buy it from Amazon when I wasn't sure which one was the genuine one. So I decided to go to Hay House themselves, their website, and they had this for, I think it was like, right here it says it's $25, but I think I got it at Hay House for like 17 bucks. So yeah, for definitely a discount, so it was much cheaper. And I've already flipped through it and done a reading or two, and they are beautiful cards. And I'll probably do like a walkthrough, even though I'm sure there's a million of them on YouTube, but yeah, maybe I'll do a walkthrough of that deck. All right, so let's get on to the box, what you're all here for. All right, so as I've said in previous box videos, I have already opened this. And in fact, I've watched lots of different unboxings of this already because I have no patience, and you know, I can't wait for the camera to be on me to unbox things and to see what, I can't even wait to get it in the mail before I start ruining my surprise. I guess I'm not really a surprise kind of person. I like to know what's coming, you know what I mean? Anyway, so we have the piece of paper that says what the theme is, and the theme is open doors, open doors. So there are often times along our path where we may feel as if only problems and blockages around us hindering our ability to allow positive manifestations to occur. In a world where information is abundant and clarity may be more difficult to obtain, we rely on the tried and true tools that reunite us with our higher self, full of joy and open to surprising possibilities. As we work to maintain a sense of happiness, it is important that we remember to keep our minds open to new thoughts and truly strive to dissolve stagnant perspectives that limit our ability to see deeper beauty and magic within all things. These processes of cultivating joy and lightheartedness, along with working with the right magical tools, allows us to act as a magnet for new opportunities that may surpass original intentions. In this very special collection, we work with some of our favorite tools and symbols to bring hope and opportunity into our current realities. The magical items in the box are as follows. All right, so I'm gonna actually set this more like this so that we can actually see some of the stuff. All right, so we have some artwork here, and the artwork is the main reason I get this box, because A.E. Alden does beautiful work, and the type of work he or she does, I think it's a she. I looked the person up, and I think her name is Adrian, but I may be looking at the wrong person though, I don't know. But her artwork is amazing, and it's right up my alley. It's the type of artwork I love. It's perfect for a book of shadows. Yeah, so this is the Triquetra, and it's just beautiful, beautiful artwork. I don't know if the camera is getting this correctly, but this is just beautiful. Yeah, so pretty. And then we also have another seal of Solomon. I've only gotten three boxes, and two other ones. Wait, I think I've gotten one or two of these Solomon seals, these seals of Solomon, and because this is my third box. I'm losing count already. But I kind of wish I had all of them, just because these are so beautiful. And yeah, I don't really know much about the seals of Solomon, but I'm really interested in learning more about it, and possibly incorporating it into my practice. And I would love to have more of these beautiful Book of Shadows things. I really wish these artworks were available on the Witch's Moon website. I know they do sell some artworks, but they don't sell all of them. And man, I would love to have some of the ones that I've missed, or some that are in the other boxes that I don't buy. You know, I don't know. It's And of course we have the beautiful artwork for the herb of this month, which is lemongrass. So that's excellent. So we have the triquetra, the third pentacle of Mercury, and we have lemongrass. So the third pentacle of Mercury, what is, let's see. So the operation and use, it invokes the angelic guides of Mercury, aids in eloquent communication, manifests meaningful expression through the power of words, substantiating the abstract to affect the physical world, supports study and intellectual pursuits, bolsters recognition, awareness, and understanding during times of conflict. Advocates judicious and harmonic empathy, particularly when engaging in debate of opposing viewpoints. All right, so there's a lot more here, but this is excellent. So there's an invocation, some psalms. The Seals of Solomon do take from Christian, Gnostic, Jewish. Yeah, it comes from that realm. So I'm not choosing my words correctly here, sorry. But yeah, which typically I don't connect with. I'm not the kind of person that connects with angels or saints and things like that. It's just possibly because of my own, you know, Christian upbringing and not really wanting to incorporate that too much in my adult life. But sometimes I do feel drawn to some things, and I am very much drawn to the Seals of Solomon. So I would love to learn more about it. In fact, I just bought a Kindle book earlier this morning, in fact, on the Keys of Solomon. So, all right, and then of course lemongrass. All right, so let's open this here. Hopefully I'm still in frame. The last video I did, I was often out of frame and I didn't realize it, and there's no way for me to see where we're at here. All right, so here's the candle. And we have a beautiful yellow. It's almost like a neon yellow color. And that's wonderful. It's gonna be great for communication, just like the seal indicated. So love this orange candle, and it's perfect for summer. There we go. So we got the orange candle. I'm also gonna move this out of the way a little bit so we can start looking at each of these. I don't want to put this in the sun. I am going to get curtains. I'm going to make curtains so to help diffuse some of this light coming in from the window here. All right, and then of course we have our herb, lemongrass. This is a very useful herb. Yeah, so Mercury is really the planetary correspondence we're dealing with here. Mercury and the sun, of course, because lemongrass is Mercury and the sun. So green, orange, yellow, stones, citrine, fluorite, opal, peridot, rutilated quartz, which I think we are also getting in this box. So yeah, all right. So there's the lemongrass. And speaking of the rutilated quartz, I believe this is it. And this is a really lovely stone. It's so pretty. I don't know if the camera is quite picking this up. I don't know if it will focus at all, but there's these little gold streaks in here. And wow, it's so pretty. Like when it's almost like there's like sticks or something in there. And they're gold, they're fibrous, and then it's got these chunky dark spots, and it's very beautiful stone. So there we go. I don't like to buy stones so much anymore, mostly for ethical reasons. You know, there's we don't know where a lot of these stones are being sourced from, and there's ethical concerns about the treatment of the miners and yeah, and the land, not respecting the land. So I'm very hesitant to buy crystals and stones anymore. So this box is basically the only way I'll be getting stones and crystals unless other people buy it for me. But you know, I am just quite hesitant in buying crystals and stuff when you know that there's ethical issues behind those. You know what I mean? Anyway, so speaking of, we also have a Palo Santo, and there's possibly ethical concerns on Palo Santo as well. Yeah, I've actually never used Palo Santo, so this will be a learning experience for me. I'd like to give it a shot. I don't know how much I'll buy. I'll have to look into the ethical issues around Palo Santo, and I know there's possibly a cultural an issue with cultural appropriation, potentially. I don't know. That's something that I'm still kind of learning about. But yeah, so I have a Palo Santo here that I will definitely use. I have it, so I'll use it, and I'll learn a bit more on the issues surrounding Palo Santo. All right, and of course we have our incense, and I believe it's yeah, it's very lemony, because lemongrass, the whole box smells very lemony. Yeah, so I'm excited to use this. I might light this one very soon and experience those smells along with this Palo Santo, because Palo Santo, from what I've read up on it, is a lot like an herb bundle, a sage stick, an herb bundle, and it's used to cleanse an area, a space, and yeah, so I will use this to cleanse my new ritual room here. All right, and of course we have our oil, and I've probably annoyed so many people with this when I was watching all the unboxing videos and stuff, because this oil, the name on here, is a wonderful Irish goddess, and it is Anya, A-I-N-E, and this also happens to be my daughter's middle name, and I've probably annoyed the crap out of so many YouTubers, because the people who have already unboxed this particular box, most of them have not known how to pronounce Anya, which makes sense. It's an Irish name, and Irish names are difficult to pronounce if you don't speak the language or are familiar with the language. And I understand that. My name's Neve, or Neve, and N-I-A-M-H, and you know, the Irish spelling, and so I understand that it's very difficult to pronounce. But yes, her name is pronounced Anya, and she is a wonderful Irish goddess of summer and the sun, and I would love to work with her more. And I am quite interested in working more with the Irish and Welsh deities specifically, also Scottish, and it's something that I've long been trying to do in my practice. I've been a witch for over 20 years, and the Celtic deities, Ireland, Scotland, Wales mostly, they've always been something I've been attracted to and drawn to, but I don't think I've ever just sat down and really connected with the Irish deities, and hopefully this little oil might help me and kick my butt into gear, and I would love to connect with Anya. Yeah, and you know, if you're interested in some Irish deities, I really recommend the Laura O'Brien's channel. She does a book, Irish Witchcraft from an Irish Witch, and I believe I have it on my bookshelf. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. So I have Irish Witchcraft from an Irish Witch, Laura O'Brien, and she has a YouTube channel, and very good book, and very informative channel about, you know, authentic Irish witchcraft. And yeah, so I highly recommend her channel. Yeah, This book I think is out of print actually. So I got this, gosh, I want to say like 10 years ago. I've had this book for a very, very long time. Yeah, so I'm going to give it another read actually while I think journey into my experiences with the Irish deities. All right, anyway. I also recommend the channel Morgan Daimler. She does a lot of the Pagan Portal books on fairies and fairy witchcraft, and that is another aspect of witchcraft and, you know, lore that I've been very much wanting to attune myself with. All right, and we also have a dropper for this Anya oil. All right, so this seems like we're gonna have a nice summer ritual with this stuff. And finally, the beautiful last piece. All right, let's open this up. So we have this beautiful triquetra with bells, and I'll probably hang this in, it's very pretty. I got little stringies hanging on it though. I'll probably hang this on one of my windows. I'm trying to see if I can get this in the camera. Here we go. Very pretty. Oh, so many stringies. So yeah, I love this box. This is very lovely. I like to get more Celtic-y things, you know. Yeah. All right. So that is everything for this box. Thank you so much for watching. I know this has been a lot longer than normal. I do very much enjoy everything that I got in this box. You know, I'd like to try the Palo Santo. I'm not, I've never used it before, so it'll be a learning experience for me. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Hopefully I'll do more ritual videos or something like that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Blessed be. Bye.